God, man, should I have spent all my money on this A1? Is it any good in low light? Did I gain anything with a 50 megapixel sensor? Stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm out here today. I got the Sony A1, my new camera, and I've got my Sony A7IV. I'm going to conduct a few tests today of side-by-side comparisons. I shot the A1 yesterday in the afternoon, and I kind of had a little concern with the noise in the photos and what I consider just to be a good afternoon light. But we're going to see what happens today. We're going to compare the A7IV with a Sigma 150 to 200 lens versus the Sony A1 wearing a Sony 200 to 600 millimeter lens. We're going to start at daybreak, back up in time. So the video will start at sunrise this morning, and we'll run it up through, and then I have some bonus shots. I got a great shot, or a few great shots, of a bald eagle that landed in actually good lighting today, and we get to compare both cameras in real time, you know, side by side on that eagle, and see what we get. How much crop? Do you gain anything cropping on a 50 megapixel sensor over a 33 megapixel sensor? That's a good question, and that is one of the reasons that I bought the A1. Is sometimes here, I know you can't see, but out across, the birds are a little bit far away, and I was trying to gain a little bit of extra crop. I've got a teleconverter, I've got all that stuff, but I thought, well, let's just see how it all works out. You guys check the images out. It's going to be kind of a longer video, but I will show images that are not edited. Only thing I done to the images was load them into Luminar Neo, put the Sony VV profile on them, and then export them out. And a couple of images you'll see, and I've got them labeled, are heavy cropped on the A4 or the A7IV and the A1. So stay tuned to see a head-to-head comparison of the A1 and the A7IV in the field, wearing the same lenses and in the same setting. So let's see what you get for a very expensive camera over another very expensive camera. So stay tuned. So awesome. The sun is coming up, and the same seagull has been setting there for 10 minutes on the same place. So let's check the photos here. Just kind of marking them where I can find them easy. I'm gonna go back. ISO 2500. ISO 2000 on the A1. F6.3 or aperture 6.3, 2000 on the A7IV. Let's take a picture of a little bit of backlit, like back over towards the sun here coming up, back to the boats. Both are in zone mode, both are in bird autofocus, or okay. This is very interesting. I was really not happy with the levels of noise yesterday out of the A1, so we're gonna see. You know, you got a wildlife camera, well, this is when the wildlife moves, so we're gonna see what in the field looks like, not what shooting a piece of paper looks like. Finally flew. Well, let's use the buoy itself as a marker right now. So I'm going to take a picture of this orange sign so I know that I have a marker. Got good side lighting off the buoy. I'm going to back out to 200. Okay, off the buoy. We got a bird landed on it. I'll go ahead and shoot the bird too at 200. We'll go ahead and kick back into 6 since the light's changing. And we'll come back out at, I don't know, whatever it is, 400. Somewhere close to 400. So we're going to come in at 200. What did I take a picture of? The orange sign. All right. 600. about 400, a little bit less. Okay guys, this is where you're gonna have to start being the judge. That's the A1, cropped in just a little bit. And here comes the Sony A7IV. Wait till you see these next frames of the Eagle. I do some super crops and we'll talk about it when we get to that point. And one thing to keep in mind as you see these Eagle photos coming up, that I matched them up at 600 millimeters, same ISO, same setting, so it's apples to apples. Stay tuned. One thing that I can say for certain, I love the A1 and how it handles the 200 to 600 Sony in handheld filming. This thing is awesome. That's handheld right there, zoomed in at 600 millimeters. All right guys, you're gonna have to start judging. I start doing some serious cropping on these images. You know, I bought the A1 because I was told by all the YouTube influencers that I would gain off the 50 megapixel sensor on the crop. There's an A7IV Super Crop coming up, the A1 Super Crop. Check it out. Do you see that I gained a whole lot? Well, we'll have a side-by-side comparison in just 1 second. You guys be the judge. Comment below. Did I gain anything by spending $5,000 on a Sony A1? Yes, I bought it used with a 6-month warranty from Robert's Camera, and I'm not affiliated with them, so there's a free plug for them. Yeah. So you guys tell me, any image difference that you can see? Now these photos are not edited. I know that there's software out there like Topaz that you can clean up noise, and Luminar has a noise, and Lightroom has noise reduction. AI. But my question for you guys is which camera do you think gives the best image straight out of camera with little to no editing, only a profile added to it? Well, for me it's hard to tell, but what do you think about the noise level? Is it unacceptable? Is it acceptable? Is it a big deal in 2024? Do you think that I gained a whole lot on the crop by a 50 megapixel sensor over 33, if I gained any? What do you guys think? Comment below, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.